The London 2022, which has been postponed from London 2020, is something which I'm really looking forward to because after a long time, it is a Ecmo conference in person. We have invited speakers from small programs as well as big programs, and new programs and established programs. And I think that's going to be really interesting to see. So we have 3 pediatric streams. The first one is Basics in Pediatric Ecmo. It's actually, though it's titled Basics, it's more than just simply Basics. It's a refresher course, and it is delivered by a very experienced international faculty. It has not only didactic lectures, but it is interspersed with hands-on sessions where the delegates will have the opportunity to discuss at close quarters and small group discussions any aspects about Ecmo that they've always wanted to understand a bit more. We also have another workshop, and that is advanced ECLS, including mechanical circulatory support, including ventricular assist devices. We also have hands-on sessions here, and these hands-on sessions include a simulation. The simulation scenario will be a deteriorating child who develops a cardiac arrest, and it will be an ECPR scenario. We also have a half-an-hour workshop on just the Berlin heart device, and you'll have the opportunity to understand the Berlin heart ventricular assist device and also see the latest technology, including the new consoles and the Berlin heart Fontan cannula. Thirdly, we have a separate stream, and this is a masterclass, and I'm actually quite excited about this masterclass because it deals with challenges on delivering Ecmo, and it runs from simple things like difficulties in cannulation, challenging cannulation, to clotty circuits, what to do in different difficult scenarios, and it ends with a rapid fire Q&A session. On the 5th of May, we have a series of sessions which starts with, let's get the timing right, the optimal timing in pediatric Ecmo. And I think that is a very important element for any Ecmo professional, is identifying the right time when the patient needs to go on to Ecmo. The more you delay, you can have adverse consequences for the patient, and there can be increased morbidities. So finding the right time is very crucial. There's also going to be a round table where the professionals will talk about a difficult situation where they felt that they didn't get the timing right. I think that'll be a fantastic session to go forward to. There's also another session that I like is where we are pushing, that session will deal with pushing the boundaries in neonatal and pediatric Ecmo. We know that with increasing utilization of Ecmo, we are now getting asked to put children on Ecmo who have quite significant morbidities and sometimes slightly unusual presentations. And we need to identify again whether that subset of patients will actually benefit from Ecmo. And there are sometimes situations where patients do benefit from Ecmo, and those trying to find those niche indications will be really interesting. We have a session dedicated to ECPR. ECPR is, of course, something which is very important. It is increasingly being used, especially for in-hospital cardiac arrest. We have some state-of-the-art sessions. One of the state-of-the-art sessions is on acute heart failure. The second one is on pediatric Ecmo, respiratory Ecmo, and the third one is a neonatal Ecmo. Again, delivered by experts. Each of these sessions, I think the important one major highlight for me is that each of these sessions have a round table discussion at the end, because one of the things we wanted to be very particular about was to make the conference as interactive as possible. We also decided to have a couple of sessions where we focus on how we can improve outcomes and another session on how we can maximize team performance. And we know that Ecmo is a high resource technology. It's usually delivered in the intensive care unit. There are lots of pressures managing children supported on Ecmo. And I think what we wanted to capture was how we can make the team, or how we can maximize team performance. Ecmo is a team game. The other interesting part of the conference is the educational corner, and this will be run on the 5th and the 6th of May. And we have a series of pediatric simulation sessions on different topics, which will be run throughout the day. And I think it's very important for the delegates to take part in these educational corner simulation scenarios. And most importantly, they're all free. So they're available for you. All you have to do is to give your names for it and register in advance. And you'll be able to enjoy the simulation and learn from that experience.